Oh, hello everybody! Hey, welcome to what's going to be Ultima 1 here today. They got everything set up last night. Yeah, we'll be using good cartographer here. So instead of drawing the map, we are actually going to uncover the map with the Fog of War. So this is a map that Kyoko Chat worked on. I think when he was on the doing the DOG streams and he was doing creating the map, he created one for Ultima 1. So the overworld map will be done by Fog of War, and the dungeons we will do will obviously be the same old way we've been doing it. And this map does have auto tracking. So the Fog of War works very nicely with the auto tracking profile for this, so should be like I'm mapping it like in the real game almost. Yeah, 90-kilometer winds. Yeah, that's pretty fast. Yeah, we're supposed to get a snowstorm here tomorrow night, I think. I'm not sure what time. But yeah, we're supposed to get like 6 to 12 inches of snow. And it's gonna be about, I don't know, about 32 degrees. I think it started at 32 degrees and then the temperature's gonna drop a little bit. So we're gonna get the big, heavy wet snow here. Which is a pain in the butt to shovel. Actually I am off on Monday. Monday's a holiday for me, so don't have to work on Monday. Speaking of Monday, we'll be doing a stream Monday night. We'll be playing some more Stronghold on Monday night at 7 p.m. So we'll actually catch up on the stream that I missed this afternoon. So there will be a Monday stream, and then of course we'll do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 7 p.m. We will play some more Ultima. And then the weekends we will play some more Stronghold. Both it's more of a dinner than a lunch. Okay, we went there at like 3 o'clock or so. It was very good. We went to the Longhorn Steakhouse. I got myself some ribs and got a sweet potato. And they also make this like homemade bread that they give you. It was very good, very stuffed, and very slow to move. So it was very good, and it was free. For me, anyway. It was free for me. Yep, that was a pretty good birthday. So, yeah, welcome everybody to the stream. Welcome Duncan Tracks, and Ian Berzine, and Jimmy Colorado. Yeah, welcome to Amisco. Good to see you. So, yeah, we're gonna get started here with some Ultima 1. I've played this before. I actually played this while I was on vacation, about maybe 10 years ago. I was curious about it, so I played it. I actually beat it in like 2 or 3 days. This is not a long game. Once you figure out the strats. Yes, that's because I have those as follow emotes. I have some of the emotes have as follow emotes as well. So we'll watch the intro here for Ultima, which is not much of anything. It's not even PC speaker sound here. It's not even PC speaker sound. Yeah. I don't have no emotes for follow emotes, so I just use the existing ones. Yeah, new release of the best-selling personal computer role-playing adventure, Lord British's original fantasy masterpiece. Yeah, it's we've already seen this once before. Yeah, it's a nice looking castle, isn't it? So if anybody wants to name the main character, feel free to use your tracking points to do so. Of course, there's only one character in this, so first person to do it will get it if anybody wants to do that. Okay, so we have our stats. So stats in this game matter in the beginning, but we're not going to matter too much after the beginning. As you'll see why. Okay, there is a strategy to bring up all your stats up. So probably gonna go with strength and agility, and maybe a little bit of charisma. So you pretty much can put your points in here. And I'll get some charisma because it helps with food prices. And maybe some stamina too. I forget what stamina does. Now speaking of which, yeah, I came on 5 1/4 stone tablets. Like, speaking of which, we should look at the manual first. So let's go ahead and check this manual out. And there is a little blurb about the game and what the mission is. And unfortunately, not enough time to get enough points for the Books to Stream challenge, since I didn't stream this afternoon. If I streamed this afternoon, we would probably had it. Yeah, just bad timing. Yeah, you have this game on cassette. Oh wow. I'm assuming you had the C64 version. Oh, Ultima 1, the first Age of Darkness. This is actually the second Ultima game. We played, I think a couple of years ago, we played Ultima 0, which was his first one. So you will notice for Ultima 0 and Ultima 1 are very, 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 very similar. But yeah, let's read the intro here. Hail, Noble One! Our land is in need of a Star Wars hero! One who will brave Pearl too horrific to consider. A plague has befallen the realm. A scourge is upon the land. Our villagers lie sat, ruinous mound of ashes. Were once trod peasant stout of heart and sound of mind. Where one lay field of grain and fruit, where kine and fowl grow fat upon the bounties of our fair Caesarea. All manner of wicked and vile creatures prey upon our people and ravage the land. 'Tis the doing of one so evil that the very earth trembles at the mention of his name. Mundane and the wizard has wrought his malice well. Our nobles bicker amongst themselves, and each has retired to confines of his keep in hopes of watching the downfall of his rivals. Verily, the evil one has heaped indignity upon the curse by releasing upon the realm a host of creatures and beasts so bloodthirsty and wicked that our defenseless people fell as grain before the reaper's scythe. These denizens of the underworld hold sway over that can be surveyed. Save for the stronghold of the nobles besotted with their own ambition, nowhere in our once peaceful country may a traveler find safe passage or lodging, save for the keeps of self-proclaiming kings, and they demand hard labors for their indulgences. Only the young Lord British remains steadfast in the vision of a peaceful and united Caesarea. In his castle, in his town, of the pure of heart will find an ally, and replenishment for the need of one who has chosen to fight for the realm. Aid us in ridding the land of the scroll that has fast befallen us, O noble one. We beseech thee, for without thine aid we shall surely perish before the onslaught of the magnificent necromancer. Slay the evil Mardorian. Alright, so we basically gotta kill a big evil dude. Clearly a big evil dude. We gotta find out where he's located at and kill him. This game definitely will be longer than Ultima Zero. That is a given. There's a lot more grinding involved. There is more quests to do. And there is some interesting, I will put it, interesting sections to this game that you normally would not find in any RPG. So humans are endowed with a natural instinct of higher intellect. So they are the smart ones. So there elves in this game have superior natural agility, makes them excellent magicians and thieves. Alright, and the dwarf is a mountain full of legendary manners. The dwarf is a society standing about half of human height. They often outweigh the slender elves. They have natural strength, so the dwarves are best fighters. Never accept the Sorcerian dwarf's challenge to wrestle for drinks in a tavern unless their supply of gold be endless and that generosity ample. And we have a bobbit. They come from a distant place. They favor mountainside meadows of the serenity of forest clearings. The height being less than that of a dwarf, they shun any task that involves hard physical labor, preferring instead to pursuits of study and contemplation. Bobbits are naturally weak, yet possess a serenity of inductive of profound wisdom, so these will make good clerics. Obviously, fighters are strong, more agile adventurer. They use any kind of weapon, so we can use anything. And a cleric obviously requires patience, gives you wisdom. So you cast spells in order to wisdom in order to cast spells. And then the wizard become the wizard of all method, the long and hard desert pouring ancient writings and dusty tombs. So only the wizard may purchase the necessary supplies for the casting of the more powerful enhancements. And then we have the thieves. So obviously you can, I don't think there's any traps in Ultima 1. I think it was, the traps are only available in the Apple version. So you can open locks though. And they are endowed with exceptional agility. So we're gonna go with the standard fighter here. So each castle had the king. So each king had the quest for us. So I think they're broken up into 4 areas. And we have to do the quest for those. You have the armor shop and the weapon shop, obviously. Here you have the magic. I believe anybody can cast magic. It's just that the cleric and the wizards can do better magic if they have wisdom or intelligence. And of course, you need food. Without food, you die. And give you some hints with a few coins. And you have dungeons in this game as well. So dungeons are pre-generated with the game. So every time you start a new playthrough, you will get a new dungeon. So the dungeons are not set like they are in some other RPGs. So this is kind of randomized dungeons in this game. So dungeons are kind of meh in this game, kind of like in Ultima Zero. And then there is space. We will eventually get to go into space in this game. You have to go into space in order to beat the game. So that is a thing we'll be doing. And then we have spells, create, destroy, kill, and ladder down, ladder up. So these ladder up and ladder down are pretty much what we're going to be using later on in the game to go up and down the dungeons quicker. And then of course we have all these monsters, which we will see in the game. I don't think any of these monsters have anything specific you need to hit them with, but I do know you need like special armor for the space portion, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll always pick up the best weapon and armor, right? There's lots of monsters in this game, much more than there were in Ultima Zero. And then the thank you, and that's it. Not much of a manual. This game is not that complicated. So, yeah, so that's that. So, I think we'll go with that. So you do have to distribute all your points. So, yeah, let's, whoops. I need to select the game again here. So, as we read the minute, there's going to be a dwarf here. Let's go female here. We are going to be a fighter, so you can actually pick a class. So it's not based on what stats you pick. So you can actually be a wizard here if you wanted to. We will go with fighter here. Okay. Alright, nobody picked a name, so I'll come up with one here. We're gonna have let's see, a dwarf here. Let us call her, let's call her Mabel. Alright, yes. And we are back in here, and then we will go to continue the previous game. Then we have my Hercules character, which I use using for testing. And we're going to go with Mabel as number 2. And as you can see on the map, we are right there. And obviously you can see a lot more on the game map than you can on the grid cartographer map. So you can only expand the grid to 3 squares. So, yeah, so that's how that's gonna work. So we need weapons. We don't have any weapons or armor. I don't know all the keyboard shortcuts. Let me see if there's like a reference card for this game. I didn't check to see if there was. No, there is no reference card, so we're gonna have to figure it out or find something on the internet to give us the what we need to do do stuff. But assuming most of it can be pretty obvious though. So this game has random encounters, or can you see the enemy? You'll see the enemies on the map. There is no combat mode in this game, so you kind of just run into the enemies and you can decide what you want to do at the time you meet the enemy. So kind of like you meet these monsters one-on-one. Alright, so you can actually see around here. Alright, there is the castle. Got some mountains over there, so... not sure what how to talk to people. But yeah, we have a magic shop, food, and weapons and armor. Alright, buy or sell. Let's buy. So you can either buy a mace or rope and spikes. Now, rope and spikes are pretty useless in this game. Mainly gets a thief weapon. And yeah, thieves are pretty useless in Ultima 1. So yeah, let's go with the mace here. Alright, let's go ahead and buy. So we don't have enough for plate mail, unfortunately. But we can buy some chain mail here. Huh? What? I can afford chain mail. No, I cannot afford chain mail. I only got 92 bucks. Chain mail is 94 bucks. I guess we will hold on to, we'll wait until we get more money before we buy armor. Then we'll buy the chainmail or the another armor, that's fine. Let's go over the inventory panel here. Yeah, we're in City of Britain. There doesn't seem to be any sort of inventory or character. Hello, the count dude. Thank you for the 9-month sub. Very much appreciated. Alright, so you can transport. I don't know how to talk to people though. I guess you can't talk to anybody unless they're behind a counter. Hey there, Mac Apple. Not my first time, no, but it's been 10 years since I played it. Do know the some of the strats in this game. I really can't do much in here anyway, other than the top of keeper says, "Here, have a cold one." Alright. Got some mail. Oh, they didn't give me any clues, unfortunately. Oh, I got food. Don't need food at the moment. So let's go see Lord British here. Lord British's castle. You have the princess behind the prison. So one of the objects of the game is to rescue the princess. And the jester has the key to send out the king. He's not here. I've got the key. Offer pence or service. 2 pence. Huh? $1. So you get hit points for money. I forgot about that feature. You get, so if you get too much money, you can go to the Lord British and we give you some more hit points with some cash. Let's do service. Go forth and find the grave of the lost soul. Do not return until thy quest is done. Alright, so we have to find the grave of the lost soul. Okay. But there is going to be much better ways to get hit points in this game. Okay. Yeah, we're playing custom soundtrack here. Okay, this game has no music, just some sound effects. Alright, let's go into the world. We should see some monsters here appearing pretty soon. Now, where are the monsters? You got the inn and the grocery and magic. You can buy a dagger or an axe. So obviously the axe is more expensive. And same old thing here, a chain and another plate mail. There is a dungeon down here. And you cannot go through the mountains. Alright, so we got some dudes here. Alright, I got 2 copper and 1 silver. I am dying here though. But we got some coin. I bought a mace, so why am I still using the dagger? I'm not sure what's the keyboard command for equipping the new items that we got. Yeah, there's no we need to get enter here. You can't fight that creature. Then we can get some more hit points from the king here. They can be a little hard to get started in. Let's offer 20. So we got 35 experience points. So you basically can pay gold to get your hit points, or you can go to the dungeon. But I need to figure out how to equip my character. So I need to find some sort of keyboard shortcut to this. Apparently, the game doesn't actually tell you what the keyboard commands are. Z, there we go. There we go, that's what I was looking for. Get the leather armor and dagger. But what happened to the mace I bought? Nobody here. Like all to equip and ready? Alright, so weapon. So I don't have my mace. I'm not sure what happened to it. Put the well, we gotta start out weaker. That's just fine. Let's get rid of the case of the sea monster. Alright, we killed the giant squid. You got 3 coppers and 2 silver. Alright, you got 5 copper. Let's fight stuff here. Let's see if we can mountains here, of course. We are going to die. Warlocks are kind of nasty. Yeah, Mabel! Oh, now dead. Yeah, we start with no money. Yeah, Ultima 2 is in the queue, so we'll eventually be playing it. So we got leather armor. So, don't have my weapon anymore. I wonder if the warlock can destroy your weapons or something. That might be a thing. Hey there, another Fine Pizza. Welcome to the stream. Oh, we're lost here. They teleport us to a random location. Oh, we got some. We are running out of food here, so. Oh, buy some food. We might be starting over. 10 food costs 5 pence. Let's buy 40. You can afford it. 5. like 20. Like 2. We are not doing so well here. Let's see what kind of weapons and armor this place has. This is the same old basic stuff here. We're gonna die again. We have 38 coins though. Oh, there we are. Top of the bear. We need more hit points. The only way I know to get hit points is to talk to Lord British. We are out of food too. You might be better off going into dungeons. Let me buy more food. We're gonna die again. There's too many dudes around here. I'm still attacking with my hands. So we are gonna have a death here. So we have 2 deaths here so far. Hey there, Scott. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we are dead. I think we're going to, might start over because we start with weapons. If after you die, you lose your weapon. Oh, got my hands. And my armor. That's no more warlocks. It does do a lot of damage. And yeah. We are just about dead again. And walking eats food, of course. And I got 32 coins. There's no way to replenish your health other than talking to Lord British. We start with 100, I think. Start with 100 gold. And for some reason or other, I bought a mace, but it kind of just like disappeared. So then I got 33, so 15. And I'm fighting with my fist right now. So maybe we'll get enough. Maybe we have enough money here to buy a mace. Oh, I could buy a great sword here now. Let's buy a mace. Probably gonna die because we're gonna run out of food before we meet anything. We got $43. We got 10 food and 15 hits. Here. Oops. As soon as we'll buy well, we don't have hit points. We're gonna die again. Get out of your work. Got 29 gold. Get some more hit points back. This game, when you lose your hit points, they're gone for good. Oops. Let's do 29 gold. Alright. Let me try to go in the dungeon, maybe. The Dungeon of Doubt. The Dungeon of Doubt. So let's see if we can, if these monsters down here any better. I know that you can get health in dungeons. You can fight if you leave the dungeon. You'll get health back. Alright, so we need to put stuff on the map here. So the maps here are auto-generated. So there is no story-based dungeons in this game. So all the dungeons here are pretty much the same. So you can actually come to this dungeon for all your quests if you wanted to. But that's I need to find my figure out how to use this program again. Assuming if we go this way, there is a door here. I know that doors in this game are a little wonky and how they work. Alright. There's secret doors in here too. Because usually you'll see monsters coming through the wall when that happens. Oh yeah, whoa, so I'm surprised I haven't seen any monsters yet. It's all gonna be like corridors. So I don't think there is a door over here. That's gonna be. So these doors are weird in this game. It's not like we just put regular doors for all of them. So that's that door. Oh, where's the monsters at? I came down here to kill monsters. Yeah, you guys reset that. Yeah, so once you map it, you know exactly where to go and stuff. But you can also use spells. Right? We got some. And yeah, I got the doors on both sides there. Hey, there's a coffin. There's a bat here, obviously. Yeah, just about dead. There's another monster. We're gonna die again. Mabel, thou art dead. We are dead again. Oh man. The thing about it, best bet is to go into the dungeon. Yeah, so we'll have like no weapon again. Let's just go in here. Try this again with just our fist. Hey, we're punching things. Yeah, you can't get items from monsters in here. We're actually doing pretty good with fists here. So this is all. That's just a dead end. And one thing about this game is you can, if you leave and come back, the monsters will regenerate. Yeah, Master Monk. Yeah. You don't want to finish this game with just a fist. Might be possible to win with a fist. But, I wouldn't recommend it. Definitely. Yeah, we're getting money here. Okay, so. Yeah, we got that. Another door here and another wall. Yeah, definitely, dungeons are definitely the way to go. Cause much more manageable for one. And there's another door here. Oops. And good things will happen once we leave the dungeon, which we should do pretty soon here. I'll only take baby steps. There is no need to fully map out any of these dungeons. It's pretty much like Ultima Zero, where they're just there to slow you down, pretty much. I might as well take this one. So usually when this happens, Yeah, it's just a small room. Yeah, this is so this is again. Yeah, when it shows you that, that means that there's like a single. Oh, that is a chest here. Yeah, a giant rat. Forget how to open the chest. Oh. Bash. What's the keyboard? Open the chest. Nope. Open. Maybe one more? No, this is the one. Yet. Anybody know the keyboard command to open the chest? It's past time. But the menu, surprisingly, does not have a list of keyboard commands. No, you can't use a mouse either. I don't think you need a mouse to do anything in this game. I mean, I thought we just use O for open. But there's no coffin here. Well, unlock chest, there you go. Alright, open, unlock the chest. But you can't do anything else with it. Very now one of the keyboard commands will allow us to open the chest. That turns off the noise on and off. That's my stats. Oh, there you go. You have to keep unlocking it until the trap. Okay. There we go. Well, you got a keyboard command, so there you go. We figured out that to keep doing unlock it. Oh, let's put some walls up here. Yeah, we got 90 coin here and 40 health. I'm not sure if there's any more monsters here. We killed quite a few already. Ah! Hey, punching skeletons to death. Yeah, this is definitely going a lot better than on the surface. You would think that the surface monsters would be easier, right? Alright, there's another door here. Let's go to this door, I guess. I think a lot of these doors is going to be alright, wall here. fully map this level because it will be here a lot, I think. There's another door here. Door in here. Alright, we're back into this hallway again. We better get out of here. There's too many. Where have all these monsters come from? Let's get out of here. Oh, greedy! I got greedy. I got greedy. Yeah. Yeah. I'll get greedy and then like 10,000 monsters appear. And we die. Greed is good, alright? Yeah, once we get to half health, we should leave. Alright, that's alright, what do I want to do? Explore new sections or revisit the old sections? Okay. We'll revisit the old sections. No, I'm getting some coin. Chest. Hey, we got 5 copper. Always wait for the enemies to come to you. Alright, we got 1 silver, we got 49 gold here. Yeah, the deeper you go down, the tougher the enemies get. Oh, let's get out of here. You can lose your health pretty quickly get here. I'm probably gonna die. Yep. Oh, I gotta figure out the. Gotta finally figure out the strategy here. And once we get the run going, it'll be a lot easier. Oh, where are we? We need to. How come it doesn't auto-track this map anymore? Still my location is not available. In the beginning, yes. In the end, not so much. Yeah, once I get going, there will be no deaths. Just see when you see how this game works, you see that once you get enough hit points and food and experience, nothing's gonna really matter. for the rat to come here. Where am I getting attacked from? Holy crap. Yeah, you can't see where the monsters are coming from, which is the problem. Alright, let's enter. Up. Ladder. How do we get out? Let's go to all the keys. A. H is for attack. Up arrow doesn't work either. Yeah, K. K. Yeah, K for climb. So we got 60 hit points. Okay, so you get hit points back when you do this, but we didn't get all our hit points back because we still don't have good weapons and armor. So there we go, back down again. Thank you, this embassy. That should be helpful. Alright, open the coffin. Hey, look at the Discord thing. I'm surprised that the Amanda doesn't have this in it. Okay, so how do we open coffins? Drop, enter, fire, get hyper jump. I know there was a command for opening coffins. O for open. Okay, O for open. O for open here. Hey, we got 1 silver. We killed 1 monster, I think, right? So if we climb up, we should get. I'm really gonna hit any. Because we didn't kill any monsters. Alright. Wait for monsters to come to me. Okay, so the back arrow just allows you to turn around. God damn, getting hit from behind sucks. Alright, time to get out of here. Okay. Hey, look at that. We got 106 health. So now we actually have more health than we started with. So, yeah. Kill the thief. Soon we got enough money to buy some good, decent equipment here. So monsters are randomly generated, so you just get them from wherever. Let's go back out again. Hey, look at those hit points go up. Look at those hit points go up. Now, that's how the dungeons work. You get hit points by doing dungeons and escaping out alive. Yeah, Embassy posted a link that has the keyboard shortcut. Give me the monsters! Give me the monsters! Yeah, we need to get like $200. This would be good, and then we can go and buy some decent weapons and good armor. No monsters this time. No, let's just leave and come back in again. Yeah, you got 175. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Yeah, 5 copper. No monsters. You know, the deeper I go in, the more likely it is I am going to die. Any monsters? No. More monsters. Well, not many monsters this time. Alright, we got the ladder there. Okay, we got $207 now. Yeah, attacking me from behind, that's just the worst. No, let's get out of here. We have enough to buy some weapons and armor here. Oops. Climb. Hey, look at that, 106 hit points. So we got 272 health now. Nah, things are running my way. Things are going good here. Get some good armor. And weapons will be in good shape. In theory, right? In theory. Okay, we want to transact, we want to buy. Oh, we can get a sword, so let's get a sword. We can get some plate mail. And yeah, we're good. We need to ready the weapon, the sword, and ready the armor, the plate mail. Okay, so it really doesn't tell you what your benefit of your armor and weapons are. So we just have to assume that the more expensive the item, the better protection or attack it does, right? What class? It's a dwarf fighter. Level 1. So you get level ups after every 1,000 experience points, I think. I think that's how this game works. Yeah, so one-person party throughout the whole game. There will be a time when you'll have 2 people, but it's going to be very, very seldom. Let's buy some food while we're here. Buy 4, I guess. Yeah, the biggest thing is not running out of food. That's not instant death, but I think you lose your hit points every time you take a step. Oh, not you. We got 5 coppers for that. Alright, we're gonna go down our dungeon here. Oh. It's sucked a lot of health for me though. Monsters going to come here. The monsters seem to be initially shocked at you when they spawn in. We still need a lot of health. A lot of health in the beginning. Well, we need a lot of health if you got this. Even in the good armor. Oh, the ranger behind me. Anybody else want to come and play? Nobody else wants to come out and play. When we get to 100 health, we will leave. Yeah, that's close enough. I'm gonna deal with the Rangers at, so let's just get out. There, we got all our hit points back. 160. And the cycle continues here. Okay, basically we're farming for hit points right now. Indeed, a well-paid rat. We can actually map the rest of this dungeon out. Whoops. Let's put in a door here. And then we're gonna have ladder down. Alright. We'll kill the ranger. She's gonna go up here. Something like that. Okay. That's nothing over there. Come down here. Oh, there's a casket. Looks like there's a casket there. I think it's a dead end. Hey, we found 5 copper. Okay, so that's just gonna be another ranger here. Alright, lots of enemies here. Alright, that is a dead end. And I do believe the deeper you go, the more hit points you get. Let's go here. Okay, so they've got this whole level mapped out, except for the very beginning part there. Alright, that's it. More skeleton. Okay. Skeleton back up. The dudes are coming after me now. Alright, we have our ladder. And 2 doors. Put that around there. There's actually no need to map the whole level out since we're still grinding. Might as well map the level out, right? Might as well. So let's go ahead and put some of that in there. And put a water. Hello there, community. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, raiders. We are playing some Might and Magic. What am I talking about? Might and Magic. What's all this Might and Magic stuff? We're playing some Ultima 1. We're actually playing Ultima 1 here. Not a blind playthrough. Not a blind playthrough. I played this like 10 years ago, I think. I was on vacation, decided, let's try out Ultima 1, see how it is. So I kind of know some of the secrets of it and stuff, but we still died. As you can see on the stream, I died 5 times already. It's a little hard to get started, but once we get moving, things will get easier. So definitely feel free to check out Communio if you haven't already. We was playing some Cyberpunk. And how was Cyberpunk there tonight, Communio? Giant rat is just ripping me to pieces here. Oh, you love it? That's good. You hear? I know a lot of people didn't like it. This is probably gonna be one of these doors. Yeah, I think it's time to leave. We'll finish mapping this out. Since we are just about done with mapping the first level out here. We'll go to here. Yeah, I will definitely give it a chance at some point. Yeah, nothing against Cyberpunk. Alright, let's get out of here and get some hit points. Yeah, oh yeah, I'll play it in 2077, yes. Yes. Might actually turn out to be when I actually get to play it. Alright, we got, look at the health we got. We got 477 hit points. We've got 817 experience points and 304 gold now. Yeah, so every time you exit the dungeon, I'm not sure what the actual calculation is, but you get hit points for monsters killed. And eventually you will end up with lots and lots of hit points. Oh yeah, you want a copy? Very nice. So yeah, we're gonna keep grinding. This game is mostly about grinding. There isn't much to this. And once you get enough health and stuff, you'll be able to pretty much do anything you want. And of course you need money, of course. Money is also important. You know what? We're gonna be brave and go down to the second level here. Oh, this is gonna climb. We are now on level 2. Yeah, do a deeper dive into control. Yeah, we'll be playing that sometime in the next year or 2. Ooh, chest over there. We need to put our marker here. Yeah, we will eventually be able to cast spells. Even though we're a fighter, we'll be able to cast spells to move up and down levels, which will end up being makes the game turn into easy mode. Alright, so let's see a couple doors here. Alright, let's go ahead and oh, that's right, they have these barrier things you can't get through. Forgot about these barriers. But we're gonna go right back to the door here. Because we're gonna get those treasure chests. Alright, this one looks like it'll be an empty hallway. And the chests and stuff are randomized, as you probably noticed already. So there's not a set place where you're gonna find a chest. Yeah, $325 isn't a lot of money in this game. It is not a lot of money. Haha, you can't get me. Alright, we killed him. Yeah, I'm sure they had patches which might also help with performance as well. Hey, you got 4 copper, not much. Okay, let's have a door here and a door here. Let's go down. We can't go down this hallway because I think it's blocked, right? That means there's a secret wall here somewhere. Yeah, he's got ripped to pieces there. Oh, let's go this way. Right. There's no big rooms in these Ultima dungeons. It's all gonna be corridors. That's gonna be a 5 copper. Let's get on here first. We have a path blocked here. And there is a door here too. And imagine this is just gonna link here. I wonder if we have something that will mean. Yeah, so we can put these block off things here. This is one of the first dungeon crawls I think I played where areas are blocked off like this. Without like some mechanism that pushing a button or something would open, right? This game doesn't have that sort of mechanism. We can't go that way. It's thought this game had the there's no secret doors in this. The secret walls rather. There's another kind of weird that there is. I guess this square is blocked off. And then this square is blocked off. Okay. It might be a spell. You attack it. Oh, you're dead. Okay, that's we haven't found the way down to the next level yet, so alright, kill the thief. Any more? Any more? Nope, alright. I have a door here. And I think we have a door here. Oops. Put a door in there. And then we have a ladder down to level 3. Now I'm not sure if in Ultima 1 the dungeons are infinite. I know in Ultima 0 the dungeons are pretty much infinite. You can go down as deep as you want. This is gonna be... Okay, so there is no... Solid. This door is probably a dead end. The door's on the other side. Okay. We got that, and this is gonna lead there. We got a couple of doors here. And then the end of the hallway here. I can zoom in a little bit for you guys can see it better. Alright, any monsters? No. So we got this another wall is blocked off. Okay, door here. of course, we have alright, let's do that. Oh, okay, there's a chest up ahead. Door here. Put some lines in here. Let's unlock the chest. We got 9 copper. Yeah, I want to get that 1,000 experience points so we get at least 1 level here. Of course, this is going to lead back here. Yeah, but I think the GOG version is the remastered version, which I think was released in '87. Because I don't think the original one didn't have any colors, so it had more limited colors. But I could be wrong about that. Do we want to go down to level 3? We can take a peek at level 3 anyway. We got 406 health points, so let's go down to level 3. Hey, we got Viper. Hey, he's dead. I got some monster. GPU off, it didn't work anymore. The floppy was toast, so that's kinda sucks. Yeah, again, let's go this way. This one looks like it's going to lead to dead ends at least. Oh, we got another one of these barriers. Look at there's a coffin over there too. Yeah, so we can't get through there. There is another one of those. So there's probably a spell that might remove those. I'm not exactly sure. Well, there's somebody down there though. What do we got? Oh my! Cyclops! Yeah, Cyclops. You know, level. I'm still on level 0 and can kill a Cyclops in 1 hit. Alright, let's open the coffin. 1 silver. Nice. So there's alright, go coffin here. Uh-oh! I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I think there's a teleport thing here. Well, we're in trouble now. We are in trouble. There's a door there. Maybe Maybe not. We might get out of here. We should be able to get out of here. These monsters aren't too hard. But you never know when you run into like a group of like 5 of them in a row. Hey, you got a spider. He's dead too. We have a door there. We're gonna head back east here, at least for right now. Oh, the path is blocked. Uh-oh. 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 Five copper and 1 silver. Well, this is a dead end here. We're gonna have to find another way out. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go down. That's 3 doors. Alright, let's see what happens here. Hey, we got North. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, the Cyclops hurt. Oh, does he hurt? Oh god, we're gonna have to find a way out. That's the stairs down. Really don't want to go down. Don't want to go down. We might be dead. Oops, wrong one. Deeper. There's no point in going deeper here. Oh, looky, there's a couple of doors this way, so we are in luck. We are in luck. Oh, maybe not. Galenius. No, the glitter is cheap, you need your armor. We still have, we lost our plate. The glitter cube ate our plate armor. Yeah. The armor is gone. I wonder if our weapon's gone too. still have our sword. Okay, let's put that there. Might as well get this mapped in. There's another Cyclops there. We definitely need to get out of here. Here's that. Oh, that's just gonna work. Oh boy, we're down to 138 health. We are down to 138 health. Oh boy. Oh, we're down to 71 health. We have, I thought I had to fix those, I'll probably Gemini Rue. I don't have that on my list. I still dealing with some broken music. Cause I had a PC crash like, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago. And some of the music got corrupted. So I need to replace the Gemini Rue. We got 71 health, so we're making a beeline to the door, to the exit here. Oh no! All that work, and we are dead. If I didn't get teleported, we would have been in good shape. So there's also another death. It's hard to see the gelatinous cubes. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we lost a lot of progress there. Back up. Now, looks like a good photographer is. Time to get back out. Oops. Good photographer is gonna crash here. I can't.